Alrighty, what up, guys? City Walk, City Wall. Welcome back to Mars live stream. So, like I said last live stream, I'm planning on having these appear on YouTube at some point in the future, probably after this episode comes out. So, just to do a little bit of an intro of what we're gonna do, we have this mine here, which is partially built, and we're just going to continue work around it. So one last thing I forgot to do before I set up was I always just have to, I don't know what this bug is, but I always just got to move one thing with move it, and then some lights turn on that wouldn't otherwise be on. So let's even look at what we have still to do here and what we did. What up, Charlie Zane? How's it going, man? Got the chat working this time. So this is like a spirally sort of walkway that starts here, goes around again, and then comes up to ground level. So this is all below ground level. And last stream we did this area up here, the top of this sort of building with these tanks, and then this area over here. So I think we just gotta continue working our way around, or fill in this little triangle here with kind of like a smelting operation or something like that. That was my thought. We're just working from home, so good timing. Nice. Yeah, that's something I've started enjoying a lot more, is watching live streams while I'm like doing other stuff. Pretty nice. Yes, there was a live stream yesterday. So I mentioned in the live stream yesterday, my plan going forward in general is to live stream more, and to try and do most of my building in live streams. Not only because I am way more productive when I do that myself, I can just get more done in less amount of time. But also it means that I can release these live streams after the fact as kind of like, they're patron-only now because it's obviously full of spoilers that are many episodes ahead of what's released on YouTube. But in a month or two, when this video for this build comes out, this will come out with it. That's my thought. So what we need to do, I think let's start on filling up this triangle shaped thing here with sort of like an industrial building. My frame rate's like particularly bad right now. I think it's because I'm recording in two places instead of one. I don't know. I'm doing it because I want one version with the stream overlay attached to it, so I can release that on YouTube, and one version without the stream overlay, so that I have a version that's like clean for the episodes. But it might not work if it's all going to be this laggy. So let's see. I need to find something decent that I can just use around the side. I mean, maybe this thing, like a couple of these things. Maybe I'll use this for the first level. Actually, I don't think I even need, I think I can do these as regular old buildings, because they are in fact along the street here. Why don't I do that? I've been watching a lot more live streams. Helps you get work done, you think? For me, I think it's been the opposite, to be honest. I think it's become a distraction. That's part of the reason why I feel like I'm getting more done by live streaming while I work, because if not, I would probably have a live stream on in the background, and I'd get distracted by that and like stop working and look at that for 5 minutes, and come on. Yeah, this is not good FPS right now with this double recording going on. Oops. Yeah, see, like, what is going on? Can't even select things that I want to select. Okay, so this guy right here, that should be a terraforming network. I was gonna say the frame rate looks like when I use my home office PC to run Skylines. Yeah, frame rate. I don't know. I'll if this like continues up, doesn't get any better, or I don't get used to it at some point here, I might either sacrifice the recording with the overlay or sacrifice the recording without the overlay. One of the two. So just flatten out this terrain, obviously. Okay, cool. So I should be able to place some buildings along this now. Some of these warehouses. It's weird how this building doesn't have like a arrow that shows you which side's the front, which side's the back, but hopefully it works this direction. Lee, what up, man? Hello, how's it going? Some of these maybe you're gonna have to turn into POs, like to get, like, see, we already got an issue here with that vent, unless I completely cover that up. So this is gonna be kind of tricky figuring out how this is all gonna fit together, I would say. Maybe there's some sort of like circular building we can put here on the end, even if it's not an industrial building. Like, what do we got? Something that's like maybe a little corporate-y, not that it looks like an apartment building. We got this huge thing. That's not gonna work. There's one building I'm thinking of that I used at the top of like the main walk building. That's not terrible, that one. It kind of looks too nice though, to be honest, with all that glass. I mean, maybe it's this weird thing here. Not edit, no. I guess edit's fine. Yeah, let's just do move to instead. So line this up with the street. Yes, FPS is real bad. Which one should I cut? Which recording, I wonder? The probably the one that's I've been recording with the overlay on top, so that I can still have a clean version. Because I will have the thing that YouTube uploads on its own, or as a YouTube video. Not that I can easily download that and chop off the beginning or the end or whatever, but that was my thinking, was to be able to chop off like the beginning, 5-10 minutes before, like, while the stream is still starting, So I'm imagining this one maybe is much lower or something. I think the street actually might be cutting through this, but ideally this can get lowered a bunch and not be in the way, maybe. Like that. Let's check out the roads, if it is clipping or not. Oops. Yeah, it is clipping. So I guess both of these can be moved over a little bit. Maybe move to Something like that. I'm actually not convinced about these classic warehouse buildings. I think these are odd. I almost think it's going to be better to just use this thing over and over. I think that'll give more of the vibe of like industrial smelting. Put a bunch of smokestacks on all these different squares maybe. Good morning, Skib. How's it going, man? Hello, hello. Okay, I need to stop this recording, this double recording business. The FPS is too terrible. Yeah, instantly better. How you doing, dude? So let's smack a couple Dole fans maybe here and there. Should probably be a PO because it needs to be just a hair smaller. You just woke up. What am I building? I am building, so we got this mine here. It's like a collapsed disaster sort of in there. And it's been taken over. There's a bunch of tents. It's been turned into like, this is my favorite spot right here, at least so far, where there's this crane, but it's been turned into like a little shop, you know, in there now. It's like a stairs that leads up. You can get inside the crane cabin. So I'm building what used to be like an ore smelting facility and is now, God knows what. Maybe this is just completely closed off or something. So like that. Maybe this is gonna be tough, like filling all this in sort of a clean way. Maybe it doesn't need to be clean. I don't know. It's very conceptual. Going the extra mile with this build. Thanks, man. This is a fun one for sure. I'm enjoying it so far. It has been going on for way too long at this point because I was out of town for a while, and this was like, I got interrupted with this build. This is in the middle of that. That's not gonna work. Should maybe try, yeah, lowering it just a bit. It is fun going the extra mile. I guess like that. Maybe it should be taller actually. It should be like this. Kind of maybe cover up those, yeah. Cool. What do you got on the docket today, Skib? You owe me something, actually. Don't forget. Okay, how am I gonna do this? This building is like too big. I just want part of it, but it might be really difficult to select just part. I don't think this is gonna work, to be honest. You fell asleep with that on your mind. That's funny. Yeah, see, it's got this like extra little thing here. I had to redo mine, Skib, because it didn't sound good enough the first time. I did a really bad job. This is gonna be impossible. I don't think I can select just this. Maybe I can rotate it, like hide that ugly part inside the building. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna have to do. Yeah, like this. Gotta make sure it doesn't poke out the bottom there. But other than that, something like this maybe. No, they definitely don't know what it's about. It's good. How is this gonna work? Like that? This is so hard to like not have it clipping out the bottom. Because where I want it to be is like here, but that's clipping out the bottom. I guess I can move stuff around on the bottom. Just rearrange this and this walkway just a bit. Something like that. And then let's make a copy of this. And then like I also want to get rid of a bunch of the bottom, maybe, so that I can. Oh my God, this is so intricate here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Guess they're all about 6 meters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm just gonna do this a few times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is the music too loud? I feel like it is. The song is also particularly loud. It's part of the problem. I should merge them. That's what I did on that last one, but it oh yeah, maybe that would be the right thing to do. That probably would have been smarter. Thanks, Skip. Just a smidge loud. Yeah, let's turn it down just a bit. Let me know if that's any better. Well, the other thing I wanted to do for these live streams was get the game sound in, but maybe that's stupid. I hate the game sound. I would hate to build with it on, to be honest. But some people enjoy it. Okay. So what I wanted to do with this, oof, the back is all screwed up. Was kind of something along these lines, maybe try and cover up some of these roofs and things. Okay, everyone thinks the game sound is terrible. I agree. I hate it. Is this the move? Covering up a bunch of stuff? Problem is then I'm gonna have this weird, unacceptable texture over on this side now. I think I can only really have that side go get right up against the rest of it. So I can maybe do like this, if I can squeeze it. Like that maybe. Yeah, like that. But I think a little lower. Took too much off the bottom. And we can maybe try and cover up at least one of those circular vent things and get rid of this dull fan. It's buried under there. And then these 5 and these 2 need to be rotated so that it's in line with this thing, obviously. And this needs to connect, fill in the gap. Wonderful. Maybe grab a pair of these wall things. Maybe just one so I can take off the top, make it a little shorter. Yeah, lower that down. We gotta figure out a roof for this because that white roof is pretty ugly, I would say. Or maybe extend the white roof. It's just weirdly like cutting into the rest of it, if you ask me. Like it should maybe it should have like a rim to the top and then there's something else up here. Or maybe it's more of these pieces actually. Like, so for example, if I took this here, then lowered the top like way down, yeah, and then made like a wall using this, and then maybe put some ploppable surfaces or something, it would have like an area up here. I mean, this corner is a mess, so maybe it's like this. Charlie Zane, I saw that asset that you commissioned did very well on the workshop. It's like on the front page. Congratulations. I'm assuming that's a building in Australia somewhere. Yeah. Pivotal point, is that what it's called? Okay. Copy paste. It's building on Gold Coast, Australia. What is Gold Coast? What's that's one of the cities, I assume. Is that the PC fan you hear in the background? No, it's a fan to my room, because if I didn't have a fan on, it would be too hot in here. I tried turning it off last live stream because someone else said something about it, but it gets way too hot. Gold Coast is like your Miami. Interesting. Yes. Well, it's summer here, and actually, August, September is probably the hottest here. So, I mean, it's not particularly. It wasn't like particularly hot today. It wasn't hotter than it wasn't abnormally hot. But the thing is, my apartment, like I'm sure a lot of other people's apartments, just gets really hot in the evenings and at night. Even at like, you know, obviously it's hot during the day, but for some reason it just warms up at night. I think the building, because the wall right here is on the south side of the building, so the wall gets hot throughout the day and then it continues to stay hot into the evening and like heats the whole place. So I'm making some sort of rim here. Theme park capital of Australia. Lots of coastal high-rises. $2 was saying he lives like an 8-hour drive from any theme park, so I'm assuming that's nowhere near Sydney. Throw water on the wall? Yeah, I mean, in California, you can't be wasting water like that. It's very precious here. I mean, this is going to be a little weird. There's like a white line going through this like corrugated texture, but I think it'll still be cool. Um, 18-hour drive from Melbourne to Sydney. That's crazy. I didn't realize it was that far. Sell some Romanian water here. Yeah, good luck with that. I'm sure if they had a solution, they would have come to it already. We just, you know, the problem is it only rains so much here, and a lot of that water, you know, can't really be used because there's like really amazing, you know, wetlands and things, and they don't want to be ruining the ecosystem. So, and there's also a ton of farming that uses up most of the water. Like California has most of the farming, at least for like fruits and vegetables, and all of America, it's like 75% of the fruits and vegetables, something like that. Like other parts of America, there's lots of cows and lots of grain and corn, but this is where like all of your lettuce and tomatoes and apples and cherries and strawberries and all that stuff. So it uses a lot of water. So this is a little tedious. I hope it's worth it, because this is only just like covering up ugliness. It's not necessarily trying to make something cool. It's just trying to spend forever just to get it looking halfway decent. Okay. How's the back of this gonna work? Just grab a few of these. Something like this, maybe? I think I'm gonna have to delete 2 of these, no, not that one, and extend the bottom of one of them. Wonderful. So do a line of this. Copy paste. Skip, how do I get rid of that stupid yes no thing that pops up every time you copy and paste something? It's incredibly annoying. Is there a way to do it, you know? You don't think there is? You should suggest it to Simon Ryer. I feel like I suggested something to him like a couple of weeks ago, and he did not reply. Like, I have an issue when you're using the customization tools, where you have all the vertices, and you want to... there's no way to rotate the vertices on more than just the one axis. Like, it's very limited how you can rotate vertices, which is really annoying. Okay. Oy vey. Autosave. Same with the scale tool. Yeah. All right. The scale tool I haven't like been extremely frustrated with that before, but I assume you're right. Yeah, 90-degree snapping on any rotation would be amazing. It's so annoying that there's no snapping with those. Make a list. A to-do list for Simon. Oh, interesting. So today, NVIDIA had a big announcement for their new graphics cards, and apparently, just reading it here, $500 GPU is equivalent to 1,200 GPU from yesterday, from before this was announced. So, new GPU time for me. Copy paste. Okay. Like that, you can snap 90 degrees. It's very useful snapping. Set the right length. Close enough. Let's hope this was worth it. So what I'm going to do here is way too big. Never mind. I was thinking of using tunnel blocks in here so that props, if I wanted to place stuff, it would snap easier, but I guess that's not going to happen. I guess I could use surface networks. Do the same thing. That's what I'll do. How's that overlay of the webcam in the chat? It's not covering up things in an annoying way, hopefully. What GPU? One of my patrons said I'd suggest getting the 3080 because it's only $700. But 3070 should honestly be fine as well. I'm assuming the 3070 is the $500 one. But Skib, you have like a great GPU. You don't need one. You're watching on your phone, so it's a bit small. Yeah, that's always the case, though. Okay, come on, just a little bit higher. So much like huge elevation changes in this area. It's really difficult to work. Yeah, Skib, you like really lucked out because your build off winning prize was so much better than the next build off, the most recent build off. Like, I think the new people got like a mouse, and you got like a top of the line graphics card and a processor, right? Like, you got like some crazy shit. I also just I've had this same, I bought this 4K monitor like about 9 months ago, and it's great. It was exactly what I needed when I bought it. I didn't need 2 monitors or anything. But more recently, I've been thinking, because I moved where my computer's sitting and I have tons of desk space now, I've been thinking, oh, it'd be really nice to get a second monitor. And I looked to buy it, and it was unavailable anymore. And on top of it, like, it wasn't just unavailable, it was like there was some like resellers who were selling it for like $600 when I bought it for like $220. And I was like, oh my god, I guess I'm not getting a second monitor, because I'm like one of those people I can't really, it would suck to you know, have like mismatching monitors. Like, I can't really, that would drive me nuts. But I finally found my monitor after like 6 months of looking. Someone's selling it for the original price that I paid, so I went ahead and swooped that up. But it won't arrive for a month at least. I don't know what's up with this monitor. Why it's so hard to track down. Steger, what up, man? Yeah, you really lucked out with that prize, Skib. I'm super jealous. I'm also jealous that you got to go to the event. Like, that's definitely not going to happen this year. Maybe not next year. Okay, we're almost done with this, and then thank God I never have to worry about this stupid thing again. But that does look better, I would say. You have completely mismatching monitors. That would drive me nuts. I you know, I have done that. I did that even with this computer and a second monitor for a while. But the problem is, it's been so long making my desk and everything, this whole setup look nice, and it would kind of ruin it. Are we talking about the global build-off GPU and CPU prize? Yeah, that's what we are. That's what I was, because I was just saying, Seeger, that this new, you can see it on Discord, this new GPU from NVIDIA came out today. Okay, what is going to go on this roof thing? To be honest, maybe nothing? No, it should have something. Yeah, one 4K monitor has been, you know, perfectly fine this whole time, but it is really cramped when I'm streaming, like right now. It's pretty cramped. Be nice if I could just have a little bit more screen space, especially if I got a new graphics card and I could full screen cities. That would be nice, but that eats away quite a few FPSs if I do that. What is gonna go on here? Smokestacks, maybe? Like a few of these in a row or something. Let's get this lined up the correct direction. Something like that. Apartment is way too small for a larger setup, but moving end of month into a house just so I should get my own office. Nice. I was just discussing moving today. Might be moving as well. Should be super exciting. Because although I've lived here for like 5 years now and I do really like this place, the neighborhood is not so great. And might have an opportunity to move into a much nicer neighborhood. So I deleted that because obviously I didn't notice when I placed it down, but it's sticking out the bottom here. So I'm just gonna do something like that, try and get rid of it. Moving with Ethernet near my desk. I don't know about the specifics of that. At the moment I have an Ethernet cord running across my house. So hopefully better than that setup would be nice. Oy vey, these aren't really lined up very well. Let's try that one more time. Oh man, why didn't this guy get deleted? I must have deleted the wrong thing. I'll never know what it was. Just deleted something down there. Okay, that looks more like in the middle. Yes, much better. Yeah, I'm gonna find that thing that I just deleted like in so long from now. I'll be like, why is this one little thing missing? Maybe just some like pipes, just some like bare bones stuff up here. Like I don't want to go too crazy with this upper area because I feel like this is really just service stuff for these buildings. But maybe like one of these. No props, please. Thank you. This should just be a PO like everything else, to be honest. So I can get rid of that end over there that's sticking out. And then we'll do a second one to this guy, this smokestack. I don't know what the purpose of this would be, but and then a third one to the last smokestack. Deleting something and not realizing one time you loaded your save without my road and network collection enabled. Didn't realize after half an hour building. Yeah, at that point, that's just a wasted half an hour. That actually looks pretty good, how those are like at a different angle, but it helps connect the weird angles that are going on here. More smokestacks, you say? I heard someone say it. Maybe it was someone in my brain. Just go crazy with these. I wonder how crazy I can really go with these before it starts looking wacky. It's been taking your game 1 minute to load recently. It's a nice feeling. It took me quite a while to load just now because of this. I started off the stream with recording twice, like recording once with the overlay and once without the overlay. And it was really chewing up my FPS and everything. I had to just record without the overlay and hope that the one with overlays is good enough for YouTube. That's way too tall. These need to be way sunken down. Lincoln, hey, what's up, man? Your first live stream. Glad you could catch it. I have been streaming slightly earlier, I think, in general. Like you know, a couple months ago I was streaming more at this time, but more recently I've been streaming more in the middle of the day, my time, or late afternoon. But sometimes it's nice at night. It's like, it kind of looks weird. Maybe like one of these pieces. East Coast, so it's late right now. Oops, wrong button. Yeah, it is. It's 2 a.m. on the East Coast, huh? This time is more geared towards Europeans waking up and people in Asia, I guess, right? The late afternoon, I suppose, is nice for Americans. Maybe these smokestacks need to be just scaled down. 6 p.m. for you guys. So yeah, it's good for people in Oceania. How's that? I guess that's better than before. Let's do 3 of them. Oh, we can make this just a little bit better. This can be better. Delete. I'm thinking like, wait, that's not the right thing. That guy. Thinking some sort of pipe. Maybe like any of these, but rotated vertically and going up the side of it. Does anyone skip prefabs with the loading screen mod? I've never done that, actually. Wait, this isn't the one I wanted. I think I wanted that one, yeah. Convert to PO. Does that help you with more than just your loading time, though? What I should do is go through my Mars collection and do some cleanup work. Because I'd imagine there's probably at least 50 things I'm subscribed to that I don't need. Once all the city's done, also, there's a lot of stuff I can probably unsubscribe to. Because right now I'm subscribed to a bunch of different skyscrapers that I'm 100% certain I'm not going to need all of them, but they're just there. So I have options like when I want to place a skyscraper down. So I was imagining something like this. You just grab these guys and oops, lower them, and then this whole top piece here. Oh, this is all slanty. So we'll go like maybe that high with that thing. And then yeah, this needs to be more vertical. Oh, that was so wrong. It went all the way out to the side instead. Is that correct? Yeah, that looks more correct. You went through your whole subscribe list and put it all into collections. Yeah, I did that about a year ago now. Well, actually, I did it once before Kobayashi Island, and then I did it again because I made it. No, yeah. Did it once before Kobayashi Island with my old Steam account, and then I did it again with my City Walk, City Wall Steam account about a year ago. So I've done that thing twice now. I don't know why I didn't do it. Like, I mean, the second time was more just like copying the collections from one account to another, which was incredibly tedious, but either way, I mean, it's all tedious, but well worth it. Yeah, those are cool. I wonder like how many we could get away with on this thing, like, or like what, like definitely the very top, I would say. You have 3 Steam accounts that you play cities on? Yeah, I also do, actually. I have a third one, but that one isn't really set up the same. So 1, 2, 3, copy paste. For different saves and collections, well, okay, so one of them was my personal Steam account that I'm like Steam friends with like my dad and stuff, and that's what I got cities on in the first place. And I think I started doing Kobayashi Island maybe on that Steam account, and then at a certain point swapped over. I got a new Steam account, bought the game all over again. That's pretty cool, that top, I suppose. All of these ones, the crane piece should be a little bit darker, I think. So Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, much better. You have mod tools and stuff locally and use no workshop when you import an asset. I always just unsubscribe from everything, which does take a little bit longer. Oh. It takes a little bit longer, you know, at the end when you want to go back to your normal collection and you have to download everything. But I don't really mind it for whatever reason. You know, I usually just do that and then go walk away and do something else for a little while, come back and it's all downloaded. Nope, this is wrong. Wrong selection. Still here, Skib. Which of these two is the one that I want? That one. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Please work this time. So I'm thinking on top of this, if it fits. Like that. I think these guys can be probably moved up a little higher. Oh, actually, that's kind of cool how like having one or maybe two higher or something. One higher. I don't know. What else can I put up here? Like on these little blocks. Maybe like this thing. Like, I mean, I think it would have to be scaled down a bit. But something like that, perhaps. Let's try and like get rid of some of these pieces that come with it. Get rid of that. Attempt to get rid of this. Get rid of this. These like weird fences that this asset has. And then take this piece. No, let's start over here. Take this piece. Get them right in the middle. Take this piece. Put them here. And this piece here. That's pretty cool. I think this pipe is sticking out a little bit weird, but let's fix that real quick. Or maybe just move the whole thing over to there instead. Yeah, that thing's pretty cool. Could do a few more of those. Up now it's sticking out this side. Come on, where is he? Yeah, there we go. Skib, I don't even know what you're referring to. I must have said something good, but You have to go later, Lee. Take it easy. Oh, gone forever. In the depths. Lost PO. So, like that. Oh, I was saying something about a pipe. Nice. How many thousands of POs have been lost in the depths? Yeah, many thousands. No, maybe, no. It's probably not thousands, to be honest. It's probably like maybe 200. This thing's gonna be pretty cool. It's just gonna take some more detailing of these kind of stuffs all over it. Again, lost. Copy, paste, no. So one there. Maybe one up on this ledge, way up here. Maybe one on that ledge. Oh, there's the lost PO. So in here, we just lower him a hair. And then I think let's just do some random smokestacks in different spots. So 1, 2, 3. So like one here. One here. It's a little bit of a shard of a PO sticking out right there. I don't know if you can see it, but let's try and fix that real quick. Cool. And then maybe there should be something unique around these. No, let's just do two more of these. I think that'll actually look kind of cool. Lost. What is up with that? No. I think I just have to be really deliberate with my click. Just really click it for quite a while there, and then it won't lose itself. And boom. Nice. Now we gotta light this up at night in a crazy way. Up lights, I think. Sorry, I'm just messing around with my mic a little bit. Hopefully it didn't sound too loud. Light. Up. orange. So how do we want to do this? Probably on each ledge or something. Do a few. There's also these ones. There's also these really intense ones. Oop, autosave. Come on, let's hurry it up. These ones that are about to show up once this autosave is done are very bright. The brightest of all the lights. Come on, little guy. Almost done, almost done. There we go. Yeah, my computer isn't happy today, I have to say. Streaming really takes it out of it, is what it is. So this is incredibly bright. Also, it's kind of ugly, the yellow, like actually against the gray of this building. Like maybe there's a better color. I mean, probably not this. Probably not green. Maybe just this cool color. Maybe spotlight. No, what is it called? These are nice lights though. Search. Yeah, searchlight. Like if these were to go, for example, boom, boom. Could that be cool? Maybe. Maybe not. Sometimes finding lights is like the hardest part of a build. You gotta be so specific with it to make it look good in this game. But it's also like so rewarding getting it right. I don't think these are the move. Maybe light blink. Yeah, maybe let's just start with a bunch of blinking lights. A lot of little orange lights on the pipes like Richmond Refinery. Do you want to send a picture of what that looks like? Richmond. Is that East Bay or is that Virginia? So I'm just going to put these little guys all over as a starter, and we'll see where we're at after that's done. I mean, these things blink, so obviously they're not really going to give much light. but they will animate, which is nice. So let's grab a set of 3. East Bay when you're coming out of Vallejo. I don't really recall. I've probably driven by there once or twice in my life, but I don't really remember what that's like specifically. So this is going to be way up. There we go. I mean, to be honest, a bunch of these, like something else should supplement it, but a bunch of these will be cool. Oy vey. Bum. Wait, come on. 2, 3, 4. Let's look at this pipe thing you're talking about, or this East Bay Richmond thing. Richmond Refinery. Nighttime? Yeah, there's one of these in Long Beach. It looks just like this. Lots and lots of little lights. So yeah, I'm down. Let's do something like that. I think this will be a good starting point. Is it like too blinky though? Love the new logo. Thanks, man. I made it myself. I made it in After Effects, which you're not really supposed to do with logos, but I don't know Illustrator very well, and I know After Effects really well, and then also it's kind of pre-set up for animating it. Okay. This is gonna just be also a little tedious. It's kind of a tedious build. There's a lot of like parts, but I think it's gonna be pretty cool. Boom. 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 And then I'm just starting to think now, like, what else am I going to do to light this up? Because it probably should be lit up just a little bit more than this. Maybe on the walls. Or maybe like on these pipes, on every time that there's one of these pipes that's on one or something. We're almost at the top. Just this layer and then the top layer. quite a few blinking lights here. Dun, dun, dun. Second to last one. Last one. Okay. Wonderful. Oh, wait, not the last one. I have to do the top. What am I thinking? Okay. Bum. 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 I really hope those weren't floating. It's kind of hard to tell. They're close enough. Probably not floating. Go down just a bit, just in case. On this side. And finally. Cool. Not bright enough though. Light orange. I think that's going to be too bright. You hear what, Steger? Oh, mystic forests. Is that what you hear? Yeah. I love how much you love this song. Okay. Is that the right move, doing that? Maybe it needs to go on the outside of the thing. You're sad I used it as the intro? Oh, because you want to use it for something or something like that? Yeah, I was really happy when I found that song. Okay, let's I guess try like one row of these and see how it looks. Yeah, that'll look good. All over, I think. Cool. This is going to be way higher up. And impossible to place it. So difficult. So high up. So tiny. Just gotta slow her down. And then at the very top here, last place. And there he is. One, two. Oh my god, this is like super difficult. I need to like turn my mouse DPI down. Which actually I have can do really easily on this mouse. It's kind of nice. There's like 2 buttons for the DPI. So I just turned it down. I'm going to turn it down a little bit more. It really doesn't go far enough down actually. But it does help. Is that what it's called? DPI? I feel like that's what it's called. Okay. Nice. I think that's lit up enough. Pretty cool looking. I'm upset about this little roof thing here. Maybe there's something we can do about it, like just extend it out. It's a little better. How's your spa/pool area? Nothing much has happened to it recently. Cool. That was successful. Should we do a little bit more along the side here then? Figure out some other stuff to do. Get rid of that. I don't know why that's there. Okay, so just thinking critically about how this place used to work and how it works now. Ore comes up through here, through these conveyor belts, and into this building where it gets smelted. So probably the thing directly next to it should be some sort of place where finished products are loaded onto conveyors, maybe. So maybe this conveyor belt should go through a building here. As though it's being, you know, whatever. As though you could load something onto it inside of the building. So this, so there should be like some sort of exit somewhere on the side of this, maybe just like out of these 3 here. And then connect to some other building here. Okay. So let's grab just some conveyors from somewhere. This is probably the easiest place to get them for now. Let's get, yeah, 4. It came with something. It came with some sort of prop. Sort of light, maybe. Yeah, okay, there. That looks like 4 clean ones. Nothing else. Look at that, it's almost in the same direction. I didn't go like crazy with like math or like making sure everything was in the exact right direction with this this city. It's like everything's just a couple degrees off, which I personally don't mind, but I imagine there's other people who mind that kind of stuff. Boom, boom. Wonderful. So we'll do this up with a no sidewalk road, I think. And then we'll have to make some sort of entrance and exit and some building around this. What is this? Delete that. This thing's pretty cool. I like it. Nice addition. Probably do a little cleanup out here. Get rid of that thing at least. We do have a cable car line coming here. I forgot about that. I guess that can go this way. It would kind of be cool to get a cable car like going over this pit or something. I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. Give me a moment, guys. Sorry about that. So, I guess we should just look through some buildings, try and figure out what this can go through, really. Let's go to daytime, be easier to see. Could be something like this with windows. I wish there was like, not windows on this kind of larger side, like it was more like the small side there where it was some concrete, some windows. You know? Now that I mention it, we could just do that. Can't we? So if we grab, oh yeah. Grab, oh yeah, a little bit too much. And then add on these ones. I hate how slow it makes it once you've had like some things selected and you're trying to select more. Merge vertices. Something like that. Yeah. Cool. Now we just got a nice wall. It's gonna have to, there's gonna have to be some sort of overhang here, right? Because in order for this to go through anything, obviously, or yeah, how's this gonna work? Let's just get another one. And a third. Oh, why did that guy not snap like the rest of them? Okay. There we are. Actually, these should all be a little darker. It's a little too bright. It doesn't affect anything. Nice. That's annoying. Is that the right look for this? Still sort of on the fence. So I need some supports. I mean, it's like really over the top of those down there. I think this might not be the right move. I think we have to find something else because it's just gonna have to be probably smaller vertically, like I think it needs to like have a space down here, like some columns, so that it can support the building above it, but also like still be open down here. So I guess let's start off by finding some nice columns. Probably these guys. I really like these ones. Welcome back, Skib. So let's make this pretty similar to ground level, I would say. Like that. I don't know, we'll see how this ends up working out. I'm a little concerned at the moment how this is gonna work. I guess it's all dependent on the building. If we can find a good building that's gonna make sense here. This is not a good one. Like, not these guys. Oy vey. What can we use? Something like this. Something like this. This thing, but smaller. So I don't know. I mean, I feel like this is better than the last option. So it goes in one side, out the other side. But like at the same time, it's kind of odd looking the way it's floating there. I'm not sure how I'm going to be able to deal with that. It's also too bright. Let's just make it a little darker. And then I guess this is going to need something underneath it. Like where you know, it's like some sort of large concrete support slab type of deal. Rail, no, let's just do concrete. So like this thing, like a bunch of these larger. So something like that, where kind of be sitting on like a large piece or whatever. Lee is also returned. Everyone's back. But is this like overhanging too much? I kind of feel like it is. Like maybe this is all just gonna have to be moved over, like way clipping into this other building, so that it's not quite overhanging so much, you know, something more like that. I don't know. I mean, I guess that's okay. It is not quite overhanging quite so much. So let's do a second one of these. Nice. Like expose. I'm not super happy about this, to be honest. But let's maybe get these supports in a more similar place to where they're supposed to be. Now that we know where they're supposed to be. No, this whole concept is not working for me, to be honest. Let's get rid of all this stuff. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of this. Guys, I think I might need to call it. My brain's getting a little mushy. Coming up with stupid ideas. It's late at night for me. So sorry everyone just got back, and I'm gonna say goodnight to you all. But I think that's how we're gonna end it here. We got this cool thing done, which was pretty dope in my opinion. For anyone who is watching this on YouTube months later, if you want to watch live, obviously you can join Patreon. Thank you for everyone who was here to watch it. It was nice. All you know, however many of us. Nice little fun time in the evening. Thanks for the help with this. I'll keep working on it, and probably another live stream in the next day or two here. So see you guys next time. Take care, guys.